Oh, sometimes when I carry some reports, some family members are upset because even though they know the truth, they would rather if the truth died with their loved one. On this channel, we dig for truth and we carry the reports. If you are gonna say what Popeye say, now go so. Send me a WhatsApp message to 876-458-9111. That's 876-458-9111. And understand this. It's not about Popeye being a liar, because most of the stories I carry, I depend on PNL detectives for information. We don't follow rumors. We dig and we try to get to the truth. Yesterday, Jamaicans were shocked when they heard the news. A female, she was shot and killed by a hoodlum at a church. Not only that, she was shot and killed while the pastor was preaching. Take a look and you're also gonna hear the fatal bullets being fired. Look and listen.
And I will be a doctor. Some of you, your house coming like a pharmacy, but God tell me to tell you, jump up on your feet, and when I count to 3, make up. Touch your neighbor and say, neighbor, the pill them now work. Deep. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, you have letter for another specialist. And whom you talk to, this letter is the 3rd one.
So the female who was targeted is that female on your screen. Her name is Cora Nadia Thompson, but she was also known as Chocolate. On August 18 coming up, Chocolate, she will be celebrating her 39th birthday. She was living at Humber Avenue in Montego Bay in the parish of St. James. Now, we did some digging and this is what we found out. Chocolate, she was in a relationship with a man named Kevin. I am not sure if the two of them were married, but they had a son. It is said that both Chocolate and Kevin, they had invested in at least 2 Toyota Voxes. Reports are that Chocolate, she used to rent out the vehicles, but she and Kevin, they were at loggerheads because Kevin, he told persons that Chocolate was using the money for her own personal benefit. The relationship broke down between Chocolate and Kevin, and the matter was brought before the courts for division of property. As a matter of fact, resulting from the court matters, Chocolate, she was evicted from a property at West Green in Montego Bay. Chocolate, she didn't hide the fact that she hated Kevin and she was wishing all kind of ills towards him. Both Kevin and Chocolate, they went to court for the last time either in late February or early last month. Less than 2 weeks after that court date, Kevin, he had a stroke. Family members of Kevin, they started blaming Chocolate, saying she was the person who owed him. Kevin, he was admitted in the Cornwall Regional Hospital where he died. Some of Kevin's family members, they were adamant that it was Chocolate who owed him and she have a dead back. We are also learning that Chocolate, she owed someone some money on the Toyota Voxes, but she refused to pay back that money. Yesterday afternoon, Wednesday, April 22, about 2 o'clock, Chocolate, she was at the New Testament Church of God on Water Lane in Montego Bay, a church where she has been a member for about 5 years. She was sitting outside the church selling religious books like she usually do when a guy walked up. The guy, he pulled a gun and pointed it at Chocolate. Another church member who was standing on the outside, he approached the hoodlum who pointed the gun at him. The man, he became fearful for his life and he ran inside the church. The hoodlum, he then pumped at least 4 bullets into Chocolate's head at point blank range, killing her on the spot. The hoodlum, he then ran from the church and he jumped into a waiting black Toyota Voxy and made good his escape. When persons went and made checks, Chocolate's lifeless body was seen lying on the ground, bleeding from her head. The police, they were called, and when they processed that crime scene, 4.40 spent shells were recovered from the scene. We are also learning that the police, they are expected to make an early breakthrough into this case because they have identified who the hitman is, plus other pertinent information. Stand by. Lots more to come. The